The US drug regulator has turned its lens on Hetero, issuing back-to-back Form 483s, which is basically observations to its API unit and warehouses in India after inspections conducted in the month of September. CNBC-TV18 has accessed the Form 483 issued to the warehouse, which lists 6 observations, the very first of which, according to regulatory experts, could invite regulatory action. It states that access to the warehouse storing APIs, which are intended for the US market, was not made readily available for inspection, and that the facility itself had not been disclosed to the US drug regulators. Other observations included the inspectors not being allowed to inspect a truck full of drums which was stationed at the warehouse, the truck leaving the warehouse without any explanation provided, and another incoming truck was turned away by security upon their indication of US FDA personnel being present at the facility. In a more troubling admission, the Form 483 states that the assistant warehouse manager and assistant VP told investigators that the site was meant only for domestic storage and that they were unaware of how or why drums from US FDA registered facilities were stored there. A statement that effectively points to falsification and lack of oversight by site leadership, according to regulatory experts. The remaining observations flag weak warehousing controls, poor documentation, and absence of quality unit oversight, all indicators of systemic lapses in good manufacturing practices, say experts. Now, the earlier Form 483, which was issued to Hetero's API Unit 9, also carried 6 observations across 14 pages, highlighting deficiencies in cleaning validation, inadequate documentation practices, and poor equipment maintenance, signaling wide quality and compliance gaps. As one regulatory expert said, it will be interesting to see how Hetero drafts its response, but chances of escalation are extremely high. Lastly, analysts say that this could possibly benefit Aurobindo Pharma and Loris Labs, both of which have antiretroviral portfolios that could overlap with Hetero's.